I'm gonna tell y'all something. You see that crow's foot? Man, I had somebody comment, and I appreciate the comments. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate them. But man, I've been framing for 30 years, so not anymore. But that helps me, and it might help somebody else stay on the same side of the line you do, because if your line's sloped, you might be on the wrong side. But that point is where I want to go to. All right, I told you a fib, you need two 1x6 is 12 inches and one 1x4 12 inches. So now we're going to put the box together. A little bit of glue, a little bit of brad nail, and we're good to go. But I'm going to show you how to mark something first. What I want to do, since it's going to go together like this, if you can see that, the 1x4 in the front, and you've got your side there. Let's do it on this side so you can see it. You can see how that's taller. So I want to mark this front right here, and we're going to put a slope on it from that point to this point on the two side pieces. All right, we got our two ends cut. So now I want a couple of dividers, maybe 2 or 3 in here. So what I want to do is they're going to be 5.5 inches wide, or whatever this bottom piece is that you're using. You want it the same width. So the way I'm going to do that, to mark my slope, is I'm going to mark the 5.5 at the back, or whatever that is, and then the front, and I'll draw me a line from point to point and put me an angle and make me about 2 or 3 of these. And they'll sit in there just like that. So that's what you're going to end up with, several dividers. So I'm going to copy this one. You might need to sand it, but I'm going to router the edges so it'll smooth the edges in. Just don't overcut your corners and you should be fine. Get down here. What I got now is 3 pieces cut, and you divide them up the way you want to inside the box. But what I'm going to do first is glue the bottom and brad nail the bottom together. So let's get rolling on that. Man, I hope y'all have as much fun as I do slinging sawdust. Been a great day in the shop. We started out with the little business card holder for your desk. Personalize it here if you want to. I'm going to, because it's going on my desk. But you could sell these walnut ones for $20, $25 on Etsy or Facebook Marketplace, or to the other people in your office. But hey, that's a pretty cool little idea. It turned out pretty nice. You can actually add to them. You can make it a little longer and cut you another groove for a phone holder if you wanted. But hey man, gotta love that thing. All right, and we jumped over to the owl that I had laying around in the shop that I was playing around with one day. Well, we put a little plant cactus in the top of it, and that thing turned out nice. A little dusty right there. Just put a little oil on it, mineral oil on it, just to seal it up a little bit. But hey man, that's pretty cool. You could switch out the tops if you wanted to a different cactus, but doesn't take a lot of water, just a drop or two of water every now and then, and that cactus will do just fine. So you saw me build this, and I'm going to put this on my desk too. I don't have the stain that I want to use on it, so but it'll hold pens, notepads, paper clips, whatever you want, your phone. You can put that on your desk. You can actually use these in the kitchen or in a bathroom, wherever you want. Put some little feet on it if you wanted to, but that thing's pretty cool. So I'm going to get it stained up, and we're going to sell these too on Facebook Marketplace and Etsy and see how it goes.